How's it going, residents? Your boy JB back with another movie review. This time I'm doing Birds of Prey, and that long freaking title. I'm gonna try and tackle it in a second. Let me try one more. Let's see here. I had to write it down. Birds of Prey and the Fantabolous Emancipation of one Harley Quinn. That's a mouthful. The movie was directed by Cathy Yen. Stars Margot Robbie returning as Harley Quinn, and this this is an R-rated movie, and it earns its R rating. Like, don't take your kids to see this movie. Like, this is not like one of those movies you take your kids. This had a good cast, very strong cast with it. Rosie Perez, Journey Smollett, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Ewan McGregor. They had all good roles in this movie. This was it was okay-ish. So the movie follows the events of, well, a little bit past the events of Suicide Squad with Harley Quinn, like life after the defeat of Enchantress, basically what she's been up to. And that basically is just her breaking up with Joker. Like, the movie doesn't waste any time jumping into that. She breaks up with Joker, and she spends like the next 20 minutes of the film basically like wallowing in that. But when she does certain things in the movie, it kind of lets the world know that she's broken up with Joker, and that kind of triggers the events of the film. See, me, I'm a comic book purist. Like, I'm one of those people who, like, the lore's a certain way, the characters are a certain way, they act a certain way. That's what I like. That's what I want to see. And for a lot of characters, this is their first time on a major film. Like, Renee Montoya, Black Mask, Black Canary, and man, I know I'm forgetting somebody. Huntress. This is like a lot of their characters. Victor Sass too. So this is like a lot of their first time either in a film, on the screen, or their first major role in that. And they switched up a lot. So if you're a comic book purist like me, I had to suspend myself a little bit so I can enjoy the movie. Not everybody's gonna be able to do that. And I know a lot of people are gonna look at this and be like, man, what the fuck? One of those people that's struggling with that, I feel you. Like, we here. But if you are just like a regular fan, or you're a casual, or if you're just looking for just like a movie-going experience, I feel like you're gonna enjoy this a little bit more than the hardcores, because this was fun. It was fun. The story was pretty fun. You get to see some of the hijinks with the characters. You get to see a lot of the I'm gonna take it back right now, because this is like the movie was all over the place. That's kind of why I'm like kind of up and down with trying to explain this to you, because like the movie, like I said, the first 20 minutes was like Joker, Harley Quinn's like breakup, and her trying to get over that, and the things she does to get over that, whether it's going out with friends, partying, buying a hyena. Like, a lot of the stuff in the early going of the movie was about those things. And then after that, it was like 10 minutes here, 15-minute flashback here, 20 minutes going forward, another flashback there, 20 minutes here, a flashback to the flashback from an alternate angle until we get somewhere else. And yeah, the plot, it was cohesive. It made sense. I can't visibly, like, I can't at the moment think of any holes that it may have, but it was scatterbrained. The plot was very, very scatterbrained. One thing I definitely can't complain about though was the action. The action was top notch, and I've seen a lot of DC movies, whether like they have like the big effects or not, like the fight scenes in this movie were like the best. Like, they were very what can I compare it to? The obvious thing I can say is like John Wick. These are very John Wick like fight scenes in this movie. They were fun, they were entertaining. It shows that the birds, whether individually or as a collective, they were a force to be reckoned with. That's one of the big positives in the movie. Another positive, we can just tell that some of the cast were just having really fun with their roles. Margot Robbie here was great. I think she solidified herself as Harley Quinn. I don't think anybody can really say otherwise about her or say she did bad. She was a star of Suicide Squad as far as a lot of people are concerned. That still rings true here. She is a star of this movie. This is a Harley Quinn movie, and she absolutely chews up every scene that she's in. So does Ewan McGregor. Like, I've seen Ewan McGregor in many movies in my day. I'm a Star Wars fan, so like Obi-Wan Kenobi, that's my guy. But he dropped so many F-bombs in this movie, it was ridiculous. And you could just absolutely just tell that he just was having the time of his life with this. And no, he was great. He was a very hammy villain. And if you know me personally, then you know I like hammy villains. Thumbs up for that. If I'm going to give a thumbs down to something, though, I'm going to give a thumbs down to the lack of screen time for the birds, because like I said, this is pretty much a Harley Quinn movie. I know Birds of Prey comes first in the title, but they really as a team are last. They didn't really get together to the very end of the movie. You kind of are seen and introduced and deal with them in increments throughout the movie, and it kind of cheapens them when they do get together, because they are such a good unit. They're so entertaining, especially Huntress, Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Huntress. I really enjoyed her. Yeah, it's just not. I wish we got more. I'll put it like that. I just wish we got more. Like I said, another thing is, because I told you earlier, I'm a comic book purist. I'm the one that likes things like as they are. I like Journey Smollett as an actress. I've always thought she's done good work, and she does good work in this movie. But her as Black Canary doesn't resonate with me. Like, it just didn't connect. The little girl who portrayed Cassandra Cain, she did excellent. But that's not who Cassandra Cain is, and anybody who knows who Cassandra Cain is and Batman lore knows that Cassandra Cain ain't nothing to be messed with. But you know, here she was just a little girl. She was plot device here to keep the plot moving, and that's not who Cassandra Cain is. Do you know who her mama is? Her mama will kill you and me for talking about her. Like, we're both dead. We're talking about Cassandra Cain. She can do it herself. She's a problem. But she wasn't here. She was just a little girl. No martial arts training. No nothing. Whatever. This movie kind of felt like they took what worked with audiences and what resonated with people in Suicide Squad, and they just tried to rehash it. They took Harley Quinn. They took other characters. They put a bad guy out in front of them, and they said, go get him. And work it out. And it did. If you're just a casual comic book movie going fan, then you'll like this movie. You'll see really no faults, and you'll take everything and what it is at face value, and you'll just eat it up. And that'll be that. If you're a comic book purist, the mileage may vary, but you're probably not gonna like this movie that much. I had to suspend myself going in because I knew what the casting differences were. I didn't see any trailers. I didn't watch anything about it going in. I avoided as much as I can. As a matter of fact, I forgot the movie even came out today. And I was reminded very last minute. And I just had to scramble to get to the movie so I can see it. And, yeah. It was what it was. Would I see it again? If I wanted to waste time for a couple hours, I'd be like, you know what, yeah, sure, I'll watch it again. But To my comic book purist fans, would I recommend it to them? Probably not. But to like casuals, sure, absolutely. Have yourself a ball. You'll probably enjoy it way more than anybody else has. Man. They did Cassandra Cain so wrong, man. That's hard for me to forgive. I'm sorry. I can't end this on a good note, though. I'm not a big fan of how DC has done their movies. I feel like they've dropped the ball on so many of them to this point that it's kind of hard for me to really have faith in any of them. I felt that Batman vs Superman was hot garbage. I felt like Justice League was worse. I felt like Wonder Woman was 3/4 good. Aquaman was pretty aight. It was okay. Because of those movies, I didn't even bother to see Shazam. I forgot what was happening around that time. I was like, I'm not gonna go see it. And I haven't. I just haven't made time to see it because I'm kind of afraid that it's gonna be bad. Although I've heard it is good. I'll probably go back and watch it one day. Who knows? And this one was alright. It's better than Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad was so bad that I didn't even mention the movies I just ripped off. Suicide Squad was bad. This is better. But in the pantheon of DC movies in this shared universe, that's not really saying too much, so take it what you will. But that is all I have for you guys today. I'm just sharing my opinion. It's not right or wrong. It's just my opinion. If you think differently, if you feel differently, if you want to talk about it, comment in the thingamabob below. I will be there and I'll be ready to converse with you. I will have my written review up on Facebook over the weekend, so you guys can talk about it with me there. I'll be able to organize my thoughts a little bit better because I'm like kind of fresh out the movie theater as of this recording. But yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications if you want to be notified of what I do. I have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. Follow me there. Follow you back. I will talk with you guys, whatever. And also, because it's Black History Month, I'm doing a character spotlight on African American characters on the Facebook page every single day. Of course, I'm sharing them everywhere, but I'm doing them every single day for the month. So, yeah. Once again, thank you guys, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.